What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pleeka. I'm Jerome.
And I'm Nick.
And today we're talking about The Flash, Season 4, Episode 13, Subject 9.
Someone very smart and very dangerous is coming after you.
Now, why in the name of God would anybody be coming after me?
Because you have powers.
I guess now we know what her power is! What?
I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but I think you just made me like country music.
The Flash, only Tuesday, February.
Almost said Season 3 there.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, me too. It's freaking late watching both of them.
I know. Black Lightning and Flash, I hate that they're back-to-back.
Which is weird because I like both shows, but yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. I really wish it was on like on Wednesday or something. But alright, so we'll get into Flash. Tonight's episode was cool. Flash is finally back. Beginning of the episode, Flash is on indefinite leave of CCPD, which I don't know why he didn't expect that.
Yeah, I guess so. I never even occurred to me.
Like, he was walking back in all chipper, and I was like, oh, that's not going to last.
At first, I was thinking, oh, did like something bad happen? Like
DeVoe had another plan, and something happened he didn't know about it yet?
Yeah, and then I didn't know it was the mayor was talking on TV. I thought maybe it had something to do with that, but they're like, oh, no, it's just weird.
Yeah,
So.
which I get that he had to go, but I also like, because like I have that at the very end of my notes, now Flash, or Barry, is a private investigator with Ralph, which I think that'll be awesome. That can almost be its own TV show in itself. So that'll be that'll be pretty cool. But then the next thing I've written down here is Harry's finally back. He's back from Earth 2. He was there with Jessie, which she'll be back in the next episode. They didn't really show that in the trailer, but she is. Her and Jake Garrick are. And him and Cecile this episode, I really like them together.
Yeah, that was
like the first in the coffee shop, it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And especially because he thought like Joe was keeping her up by like having sex. He's like, oh. And she's like, no, not that. And then I can read minds. And he's like, okay.
Well, it's funny because like they're like, hey, we need to talk, and then he never says anything, and then they have a whole conversation.
Yeah.
You know.
That was because she just kept, he's like, yeah, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah. No, you should do that right now. And he's like, okay.
Yeah.
So that's kind of funny, too, that like he needs a friend. And of all people, he picks Cecile instead of anybody in Team Flash.
Right.
Which I think all of them would annoy him.
Oh, yeah, totally. And then he would get mad and not say anything.
What was funny, too, is you can totally tell his thought when Cecile was talking, like when they were in the doorway. And she's like, oh, I didn't think you would ever talk to me again. In his head, he's thinking, well, if you don't yell at me, I will. Because she's like, I'm not going to yell at you again. But then, of course, she yells that at him. But I thought they were
no, they do that good.
They were a pretty funny team together. And then Izzy, so we get introduced to her. They talked to her once as Barry and Ralph. Didn't really work out. Then they go back as the Flash and Elongated Man. And she ends up hurting DeVoe. She's pretty goddamn powerful.
Yeah. Why didn't she try to shoot him the second time?
She didn't. Like, past.
Oh, that's true.
Because DeVoe made that thing, or his wife made the thing. But then my next note after that is DeVoe is starting to lose it, and his wife is totally on to him starting to lose it.
Yeah.
I think by the end of the show, and part of the way they're going to beat him, one is I think everybody he takes, like, he's a bit more powerful, but is also slightly less powerful, I feel like.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And I think his wife is going to turn and go to Team Flash in the end, and that'll be how they beat him part of the way. I see that happening, because more and more, unless he keeps fucking Bill Cosby and his wife, I don't see her sticking around.
He didn't Bill Cosby her this episode.
Yeah, but he was busy doing other shit.
Which they didn't.
He was a real bitch as the unlucky girl. Like, before he was just kind of mean to her, but like he was real mean this episode, like snapping at her and stuff like that.
Well, and that's why she'll probably turn. Because he's like getting.
Because before he was like
he's getting too big for his britches.
Yeah. But I put the training scene with Izzy was pretty interesting. I like that. It's like the same little room that they trained. I forget her name, but the light chick from like season 2. I think they've trained even Kid Flash there. Cisco did stuff there. So there's the little training room. I thought that was pretty interesting, especially when Barry threw all that stuff. But then he did stab her a little bit, but she hit all the targets.
Did he stab her, or did it?
Well, it broke and hit her, but technically it was his fault. Actually, technically it's her fault. She shattered it.
Yeah.
She could have got that one now, bitch.
You think she could have like
moved a little bit? Yeah. Or in his flash time, as we see next episode, he could have moved her, but no, he didn't care. He let it hit her. So I guess that goes back to being Barry's fault.
Yeah.
So they finally made the cerebral inhibitor, which we actually talked about in the beginning of the episode when we saw that they were making it for Cecile.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, hopefully that's gonna go into them making it.
But they forgot
that it was Savitar that told him that,
Well, it was Savitar that told him, and then it was.
and also that they had a hacking guy with devices and all that inside of DeVoe.
Yeah.
So everything kind of failed with that, which I think that's kind of funny because like the reason we found out about DeVoe is because Savitar and all of them, and then part of that was not a lie, but you know what I mean.
Well, see, I think he's. Don't you think he's just gonna adjust it,
Probably eventually.
and they'll just use it like they gotta make it some way so that like. What was the hacking guy's name?
It wasn't the mechanic. I can't remember.
Well, anyway, so that like he can't do something to it.
Yeah, it'll be so.
I don't know what
I
they
don't
could
remember
do.
actually how they beat him. I knew he took down Wally and then Flash did stuff.
Yeah.
It'll probably be somewhere along those lines, maybe.
Right.
But yeah, I do agree with that the cerebral inhibitor is gonna because like Savitar said, this is where we made it or whatever, and
Yeah.
they didn't do anything. It was revealed to them,
Right.
so they'll probably do some more stuff on it in a couple episodes if I had to
Right.
guess. But then my next note is I didn't expect. Oh, sorry, it goes before that. I didn't expect DeVoe to see Cisco. That really shocked me. But then I also was surprised that the inhibitor didn't work. Like I thought it was. I didn't think it was they were gonna take down the Thinker this episode, but I thought it was actually gonna stop him this time. Then he was just gonna like portal away.
I kind
And
of thought that too.
and then
like,
his wife was gonna be like, "Oh, you didn't see that coming, did you, motherfucker?" And then he's gonna be like, "Oh, well, baby," you know, like how she did the episode
yeah,
before.
well, you know, the first time that Cisco like was looking in on his,
Doing his vibe stuff.
yeah, he's kind of a peeping tom. But he was doing that. For some reason I expected him to see him,
Oh, really?
but then he didn't. And then the second time I was just like, didn't even occur to me. And then he's like, turns around,
Yeah.
or she turns around.
Yeah, when it showed her and it kept showing Cisco, I was like, "Oh, is she gonna? Oh my God!" Like that.
It's weird.
Nobody likes that
it's also
peeping
weird
Tom
how
Cisco.
DeVoe's been an old guy, the black dude, and then this lucky bitch, and I still feel like it's the same person.
Yeah, it's really good writing with him. Like they still legit write it like it's the same guy, but then all these people pull it off pretty well.
Yeah,
Um,
good all around.
yeah, and then so now the Thinker became the Fiddler, which the Fiddler sounds like someone who's gonna molest people. If we gotta be honest, like
Yeah.
going around fiddling kids. And then they found out that DeVoe is traveling through dimensions, which I saw in an episode coming up. There's a metahuman, I think it's a bus metahuman, that like opens up little dimensions. And one of the episodes is Barry being stuck in an alternate dimension.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
That'd be cool.
that'll probably play into that, and then having him around will probably help them figure out how to do stuff with the Thinker as well. And then, as we brought up before, Barry is now a private investigator.
That's a little odd.
It's odd, but I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm excited for that. And then next week is Enter Flash Time, and I think that'll be a pretty fun episode. It's got Jessie Quick, it's got Jay Garrick, Barry, and they're trying to stop a nuke from blowing up in Central City.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you add more guys running around, or girls
yeah.
running around, it's pretty cool.
Which I actually saw, I think this just came out recently like in an interview. I don't remember who said it. It might have been Mark Hamill. But he was supposed to be in he was contracted to be in an episode last season.
Mm-hmm.
Because the last season was like the only season he didn't appear in, or he did that one little time real quick.
Yeah.
But the guy who plays Jay Garrick, I can't think of his name, he was actually booked doing a play. And so because he couldn't do the episode, Mark Hamill said, all right, just save it. We'll do the episode next season when he can do it too. So it basically says any time that Mark Hamill's going to be in it, we're going to see Jay Garrick. But like I thought that was kind of cool because like they both started on Flash together. He's like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to be on it without him.
That's cool on his part.
Yeah, which I'm excited. I think he's supposed to be in an episode this season. I don't know when, but I think he's supposed to show up at some point.
I mean, from what you just said, shouldn't he be in the next episode?
Well, I don't think they have time unless he's the
Yeah.
one doing the bomb, but I don't think that'll fit. And then there's also a rumor. I don't really think this is gonna be true, but it's a warning for spoilers. There's a rumor that Jessie's gonna die. I feel like that'd be a big waste to just do in a random episode like that. Don't you think?
Just throw her in there. We haven't cared about her all year, and then
Yeah, then she just dies.
Yeah,
I mean, it might do some stuff for Harry, but overall, I think it'd be a big waste.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
But all right, so that's it for our Flash review. We'll be back next Tuesday for another Flash review, and then go check out our Black Lightning review we did tonight as well.